folks, I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me today. It is Wednesday, December 18th, 2024. I want to give a shout out to all my followers and my supporters. You guys are so generous this holiday season. Merry Christmas to all of you. And thank you very much. Here's a shocking article about losing more of our privacy. Did you know that some Walmart employees in some stores in some states are now wearing body cameras? You know, once body cameras were only attached to police officers as part of an effort to reduce more evidence, de-escalate tension situations, supposedly, and reduce force and abuse. Half the time you don't know if they got them turned on or not. Yeah, whenever I talk to a police officer, I see that little camera on his vest. I wave at it and I feel very uncomfortable. You know, cameras are everywhere. They're up on street lights, they're traffic signals, on the entrances of stores, inside stores, etc. The jury is still out on the effectiveness, but the technology is spreading fast, and not just within policing. Increasingly, other sectors have adopted the cameras, and nowadays you might spot a bus driver wearing one, paramedics, sanitation workers, and even hospital and retail employees wearing the cameras. The idea is mostly, supposedly, twofold: to enforce accountability on its wearer's part and to discourage on-the-job abuse that has been surging against frontline workers even before the pandemic began. Some Walmart employees are now wearing body cameras in U.S. stores as part of a pilot program. The tech, widely deployed in law enforcement, is now being expanded into retail to help deter conflicts and prevent theft. I think it's also going to keep an eye on its employees. No longer will employees sneak off to a bathroom or a back room and hide out and take extra long breaks, or just to hide out and goof off. Walmart has started giving store-level, what they call associates, employees, body cameras to wear as part of a pilot program in some of its U.S. locations. It's not clear how many Walmart stores have the recording devices, but some locations now have signs at entry points warning shoppers that it has body-worn cameras in use, according to witnesses and photos posted online. How many people actually look at all the different signs that are plastered all over the outside of the door of entryways to businesses? I don't. The new device, the Axon Body Workforce, as they call it, which is slimmer than the company's black police cameras and comes in a range of bright colors, marks a new chapter in body-worn cameras, built to address the workplace violence affecting frontline workers, says Axon CEO and founder Rick Smith. In at least one store in Denton, Texas, about 40 miles north of Dallas, an associate checks receipts was seen wearing a yellow and black body camera earlier this month, according to a shopper who shared a photo with CNBC. While we don't talk about the specifics of our security measures, we're always looking at new and innovative technology, they say, used across the retail industry, a Walmart spokesperson said. This is a pilot we are testing in one market, and we will eventually evaluate the results before making any long-term decisions. Think of all the employees that they're going to be able to fire for not doing their job or doing their job properly. Will the employee have the ability to turn off the cameras when they're using the restroom? And if so, can they turn it off when they want to and forget to turn it back on? We all know that customers, what they call graze, help themselves to different grapes and whatever in the store. Will they turn it off when employees graze also? Walmart, the largest non-governmental employer in the U.S., is testing the technology after smaller retailers started trying the body cameras at their own stores as a way to deter theft. Well, they can't even stop them when they walk out the door, customers that is, for stealing. I don't think this is to deter theft. That's my opinion. They're not allowed to, make an arrest. They're not allowed to, question the customer. Body cameras and the footage they gather are commonly advertised as a way to prevent shoplifting. But Walmart says it intends to use the tech for worker safety, not as a loss prevention tool, according to a person familiar with the program. Look at all the employees that have been injured while working on the job, falls or trips or whatever. Will they actually use this new technology to prevent the payouts that they have to do when a worker gets injured at work? In a document titled Providing Great Customer Service While Creating a Safer Environment, staff are instructed on how to use the devices, according to a photo of the document posted on an online forum for Walmart employees and customers. It instructs employees to record an event if an interaction with a customer is escalating, and not to wear the device in the employee break areas and bathrooms. Yeah, right. Oops, forgot to turn it off. Oh my God. Yeah, I can just see it in the bathroom areas. Oh, we got our own porn. After an incident occurs, staffers are told that they are to discuss it with another team member who can help them log the event in the ethics and compliance application, according to the document. The body cameras at Walmart come during the thick of the holiday shopping season, when retail employees work long hours and face tough interactions with customers. They can be more tense and hostile than usual. There's too much harassment that goes on throughout the year, but especially during the holiday season, it's even worse, said Stuart Applebaum, president of the Retail, Wholesale, and Department Store Union. Everyone is stressed out if they can't find an item that they're looking for. They get upset. And whom do they blame? They blame the shop worker. However, it is unclear whether body cameras actually help to de-escalate conflict. Applebaum, whose union does not represent Walmart employees, but includes staff from retailers such as Macy's and H&M, said that they are concerned that the body cameras are more about surveillance and deterring theft than making employees safer. Workers need training on de-escalation. Workers need training on what to do during a hostile situation at work. The body camera doesn't do that. The body camera doesn't intervene, said Applebaum. We need safe staffing and we need panic buttons. Bianca Augustine, the co-executive director of United for Respect, a workers' organization for Walmart and Amazon staffers, said the group has asked Walmart to provide more training for its employees, but that the company hasn't met those demands. She said body cameras could be part of the solution, but cameras alone are not a substitute for proper training. There's a claim that body cams are going to promote de-escalation just organically. We don't think that's true, said Augustine. You see a lot of violence against workers already at the self-checkout when they even are attempting to deter theft. There's a potential that this might hurt than a deterrence. It also could provoke people. Plus, there's already cameras in stores, said Augustine. Well, they have them at the self-checkouts, too. Yeah, it's taking your picture of your face. It's not only taking a picture of your face, it's also taking a picture of as you scan the product. David Johnson, Vice President of Asset Protection and Retail Operations for the National Retail Federation, the retail industry's lobbying arm, provided a different perspective. He said the retailers he works with have said that the body cameras have helped to reduce conflict between people because people act differently when they know they're being recorded, especially when those cameras are directly in front of a person. Many of these body-worn cameras have reverse view monitors on them, so there's a little video screen that you can actually see yourself on camera. That itself can be a very big deterrent, said Johnson. The more that you see yourself is probably when you're going to change your behavior. And that's what I think the use of the body-worn camera can do. I agree completely. So they can keep an eye on the employees. Earlier this year, an off-price giant said it had started using body cameras in its stores, which includes its TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Home Goods banners. On a call with Analysis after the company reported fiscal first quarter earnings in May, the financial chief, John Joseph Klinger, said the devices had been effective in reducing shrink or lost inventory. Several stores that I personally worked at and witnessed losses. One was a Safeway there in California, and it turned out to be the store manager that was grabbing coupons. They used to have a big barrel where customers could put coupons into the barrel and other customers can use them. Well, the store manager was the one that was taking the coupons and cashing them in, and ended up that he put in copper piping for his entire home. Another manager that I worked for just a couple of years before I retired, which was at IHOP, he was the one that was stealing steaks and meats and things like that from the freezer himself. Yeah, another store manager. Not to say that employees don't do their share of theft, but like the saying goes, if you want to poke your finger in someone else's eye, you should look at the log that you have in your own eye first. So what are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, please share. Make sure you're still subscribed. And have a very Merry Christmas. Yeah, and know that Big Brother is probably watching you. And I'll talk to you later. God bless y'all. Bye.